Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There's the clock. It's 8 o'clock. All right, 8 on the dot. There we go. We are live. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live.
Good evening
yes.
to you.
Good evening to you. Yes. We are filmed live in the studio with Nacho the Cat by our side here, and we're also filmed live in the front of a live studio audience. Oh, wait. There's my notification. There's my notification. All right, so they are going out. They are going out. All right. Come on, open up. Just doesn't want to open up now. Gotta love technology. Gotta love technology. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Suli. How are you? Yes. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. It's May 23rd, 2018, ladies and gentlemen. It is Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Yes.
Wait for me.
You're funny. Oh, and there's Pat. Hello, Pat. And then, yes, of course. Hello, Yvette. Hello, Suli. Hello, Shannon. Hello, everybody. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Yes, welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes, it is our positive news day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be sitting here. We're going to be drinking some coffee in the studio, chilling with Nacho, see if he can do it. He did it last night, yeah.
It's
you got the ESP up there. Oh, yeah, it's a total rerun, yeah. Hello, Jessica. Yes, Chef is home, Suli. Yes, he is home right now. So, would you like me to say hi to Mr. Chef for you, bud? Because I know Suli likes saying hi to Mr. Chef. Mr. Chef, say hi to Suli so she can hear you. Oh, hold on. What was that?
Ni hao.
Ni hao. All right, Suli. Ni hao from Mr. Chef. Yes, ni hao. All right. So we're going to try this ESP off. We're going to see if this works for Nacho again. All right. I got faith in you, buddy. We're going to do this. All right. What do we got here? All right. So we have Dylan Buchanan. There you go, Dylan. All right. Who else we got here? Oh, look at that. And she's here, yes. Suli Zohan. There you go, Suli. Right on. All right. We have Lydia Kettles. And then we have Brian McQuilkin. Brian, yeah. All right. What else we got? We got Gordon Giles. Hello, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. We have Angela Power. Oh, Dave Dressler. Also here. All right. So we have, Salem Agro. Oh, one half of the Deadly Joe. Jason Burns. What else we got? We got, Newfie himself. Yes. James Conway. We have JJ Robichaud. All right, you have yourself a great night too, Pat, and you have yourself an amazing night, buddy, always. And then always come back tomorrow, buddy. All right, Kelly Polson. What else we got? All right, so we're getting there. All right, so we have Ernie Stewart. All right, we're getting close. All right, so what do we got? Okay, so we have Jason Burns. All right, now for the special one, see if Nacho can use his little ESP vibes. All right, this is for Tori Campbell, also known as Lady T. All right, so like I said, buddy, we'll do this. You got this. You got this. Totally got this on lockdown. Always. Oh, all right. So you guys ready for some positive history news? All right. So here we go. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I always tell everyone that, I always try to share it off to the MFers Live wall, but I actually have to share it to my wall. So what I will do is I will share them off right after I read them. They will go to my own personal wall. But as soon as I'm done, as soon as the show's over tonight, I'm going to jump on and I'm going to send them all over to the MFers Live Facebook page. Because for some reason, since the new update, I cannot share directly to the MFers Live Facebook page. So, like I say, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always follow along on the positive news today or anytime that we do our positive history, which is like every day. At www.goodnewsnetwork.org. Yes, that's goodnewsnetwork.org. Or you can download the app. I know it's for your Android. I don't know if it's for I imagine it might be for the Apple phone as well. But it's just go to your Android Play Store or your Google Play Store, I guess that's what it's called. And it's Good News Network. And it's got like all these little balls that form a circle, and there's one in the middle. So hello. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get this name right. Okay. I hope I get your name right. All right. So, hello, Mako Romas Toros. I really hope I got that right. I really do. Welcome to MFers Live. That's a new face I got to see in here. That's awesome. And yes, Mako, All you have to do is leave a comment and reaction. Your name will be entered twice for a chance to win prizes on the 1st of every month. And yes, this is the first time I've actually seen you pop in here. So if you want, yes, we are on the 23rd, but if you go through the MFers Live Facebook page and go hit every stream from May 1st all the way up to now, make sure you leave a comment reaction on each one, and your name will be entered twice for every stream for the entire month. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, you guys really want, you guys just want to, win some free prizes, you guys can always wait till the end of the month, and the last day of the month, make sure you hit everyone and make sure you get a comment and reaction on each one. All right, you guys ready? So this is our positive history for May 23rd. Hello, Peta. How you doing, buddy? It's always great to see you. All right, so we're going to start it off with a happy birthday. Yes, a happy 60th birthday to comedian, actor, and TV host Drew Carey. Yes, Carey, who just got engaged to be married this January, has appeared in films and sitcoms, and has hosted the game show, yes, The Price is Right, since 2007, since Bob Barker retired. Drew Carey has taken that stand, and he's been hosting it. It's pretty cool. It is. Get to host The Price is Right. That's awesome. He loves being involved in professional sports and uses a synonym to market his soccer photography of the U.S. national team. In his New York Times best-selling autobiography, he revealed that he was once molested and suffered bouts of depression. See, even the stars deal with depression as well. For the good news. Oh, that's okay. Like I always say, we always try to do at least one positive story every day, but today it's our Wednesday. It's our positive news day. So we're going to be reading a whole bunch of positive stories from around the world. But yes, and while he was filming the Drew Carey show, he needed heart surgery and later began a diet and exercise plan, resulting in an extensive weight loss, which cured his type 2 diabetes. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, when I share this off, when you guys are able to, you guys can always go check out, there is a YouTube interview with him. You can actually watch an interview about how he lost 80 pounds and how much fun it is to actually host the game show Price is Right. So yes, happy birthday, Drew Carey. All right, so we actually have more good news on this day. Yes. So Canada's Northwest Mounted Police Force was established in 1873. Now, they've been around for a long time. All right, so The Who released the first rock opera, Tommy, about a deaf, dumb, and blind kid who played a mean pinball. A double album that sold more than 20 million copies and was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. And yes, it came out in 1969. Still before my time. So the first version of the Java programming language was released. It's actually one of the most popular languages in use today. It was actually released back in 1995. Now, a lot of programs actually run.
I remember Java.
Yes.
I still have the Java phone.
No. Yeah, but Java is actually used in a lot of programs. It's the writing software behind it.
Oh.
Like a lot of programs will not run unless you actually have Java installed into the system. So
I'm installing my Java.
Yeah, see? Exactly. We're all installing our Java. Here's my Java right here. Okay, we have, the studio audience. We got Gordo and Maester Chef in the background. They're drinking their Java as well. And hello, Becky. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So Mohammed Kamadi, a moderate candidate interested in cultural and governmental exchange with the U.S. and heavily favored by women and young people, was elected president of Iran back in 1997. So the sinful movement of positive encouragement on social media actually began in South Korea back in 2007. And ladies and gentlemen, if you actually remember back, we actually read the story how was it South and North Korea are working together to come over their diversity. It's great. So following the overthrow of autocrat Hosni Mubarak, Egypt held the Arabs' world's first competitive presidential election, and that was in 2012. It's only like 6 years ago. So the Boy Scouts of America's National Council of 1,232 delegates voted overwhelmingly with 61% to end its ban on gay youth membership. That's pretty cool, right? See, being more and more accepting of others is always great. So what else here? Ireland. All right, so Ireland became the first country to legalize same-sex marriage by national referendum. And that was in 2015. So see, all over the world. All right, and on this date in 1813, South American revolutionary leader Simon Bolivar entered Merida, leading the invasion of Venezuela, and was proclaimed El Liberator, meaning the liberator. Credited with leading the fight for independence in areas of Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, and Bolivia. He is referred as a hero in these countries and throughout much of Latin America. A great admirer of the American Revolution and a critic of the French Revolution, Bolivar described himself in his many letters as a classical liberal and defender of the free market economic system. So among the books he traveled with when he wrote the Bolivian Constitution, where Montesquieu's Spirit of the Laws and Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations, Bolivar's many speeches and writings reveal him to be an adherent of a limited government, the separation of powers, freedom of religion, property rights, and the rule of law. On his deathbed, Bolivar asked his aide-de-camp, General Daniel Florencio O'Leary, to burn the extensive archive of his writings, letters, and speeches. O'Leary disobeyed the order, and his writings survived, providing historians with a vast wealth of information about Bolivar's classical liberal philosophy and thought. Yes, hello, Rich. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. That's actually pretty good. You know what? I've actually found a couple of mine. I can't believe it. I actually used to write a journal before. It's actually really cool, though. If you're traveling around, you got thoughts in your head, write them down on paper. Like, put them in a little journal or something. Or, if you're diary, whatever way you want. It's always a good way for future generations, after you pass on, they could get to kind of know you on an intimate basis.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for everything. Yes, there's an app. Hello, Christine Kirkwood. How are you? Yeah, but if technology goes down,
you take a nap.
Then you take a nap. But there's an app for that?
Yep.
And then, yes. So we also have another happy birthday to Victor Esposa, who turns 46 years old today. Yes, the thoroughbred horse racing jockey won the Triple Crown in 2015. The oldest jockey and first Hispanic ever to win the award. So overcoming his fear of horses on his family's farm in Mexico, he left home at the age of 15 to pursue his dreams of riding. He has won the Kentucky Derby 3 times in 2002 and 2014 and 2015, and won the Preakness Stakes 3 times in those same years. He donates 10% of all his prize money to a cancer research and treatment center. The first jockey in history to enter the Beaumont Stakes with a 3rd opportunity to win the Triple Crown. He finally won the exclusive honor in 2015 on American Pharoah, the first horse to do it in 37 years. So happy birthday. Right on, buddy. All right, like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you guys go jump over to the Twitter page, it will be there. But for some reason, I have to share this off to my personal page. I will share it off to the MFers Live as soon as we're done. Let's see here. So we're going to tweet this off.
MFers Live.
Yes, MFers Live. All right. So, here we go. We're going to go find our positive stories. And there's a bunch. Because I actually read one off yesterday, and there was a bunch that I skipped through. So where is it here? All right. Is this a story? Come on, open. All right. Actually, that's actually a really amazing photo, too. If it opens. Gotta love technology, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love technology. All right. So, oh, wow. Well, that's pretty cool. It is. All right. So, it is actually a picture of the royal wedding. So, here are some fun facts about the official photos from the gorgeous royal wedding. All right. So days after the royal wedding between the new Duke and Duchess of Sussex at Windsor Castle, Kensington Palace released the official photos of their wedding, and they're truly lovely. So the photos were taken by celebrity photographer Alexei Lubelinsky, who's also the mastermind behind the couple's engagement photos back in December. So the first of the photos features the Duke and Duchess alongside their bridesmaids and page boys, many of whom are related to the happy nuptials as godchildren. That's really awesome. So new outlets were quick to note that the couch on which Prince Harry is seated is the same emerald green couch used by his late mother, Princess Diana, during his christening back in 1984. So additionally, the flower bouquet in the Duchess's hand is made up of forget-me-nots, which were one of Princess Diana's favorite flowers. Yeah. And so the boutique was sent to rest on the grave of the unknown warrior at Westminster Abbey. The rest of the flowers used for the wedding ceremony were actually donated to hospice patients in London. And that was one of the positive stories we actually read the other day. So their royal highnesses are delighted with these official portraits, said a statement from the palace. So finally, Lubelinsky shot a photo of the entire royal family, along with the Duchess's mother, who was the only member of her family to actually attend the wedding. So according to the Windsor City Council, over 110,000 well-wishers filled the streets to show their love to the noble family. 67,000 train trips were made in and out of the two city train stations, and over 11 million people tuned in to watch the wedding's coverage. Well, I'm sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't one of those 11 million that tuned in. I'm sorry. I would have preferred, an invitation. I would love to go. I love getting invited to weddings. It's great. Get to see the bliss and the happiness between a couple. But Lubelinsky also added that it has been an incredible honor to document the couple's inspiring journey of love. This has been a beautiful chapter in my career and life, and I will happily never forget, he said, according to the BBC. And at the very bottom of the page, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can actually click a YouTube video, and it's actually the royal wedding most romantic moments. Hello, Mary Jane. How are you? Thanks for tuning in, dear. All right, so we got to show this off to my wall first. Oops. Oh, no, don't want to write words. All right, so we're going to show this off to my wall, and then we're going to tweak this off right away. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always go over to the MFers Live Twitter page and check out the links. Unless you guys can wait until I'm done. And then, like I said, after the show, I'll make sure that I sit there and I share them out for everybody. All right. And you know what? Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, some of these ones you guys got to really click. You got to check out the links and the photos, and especially the videos, especially this one here, because it's a real cute puppy. All right. You can actually watch Soldier's emotional reunion with dog that she rescued from Iraq 7 months ago. So this American soldier was so excited to be reunited with the dog she rescued. It took her a minute to actually greet her patiently waiting husband. Yeah, she greeted the dog first, right? So to be fair, however, it has been 7 months since U.S. Army Reserve Sergeant Tracy McKithrin last saw Irby, the dog. So McKithrin says that she first met Irby when she was deployed in Iraq back in 2017. The puppy and her mother, both of which were clearly hungry and abused, had been wandering the streets looking for food when they arrived at McKithrin's military base. This is her quotes. "She loved everyone," said McKithrin. "She is the sweetest little soul. She came up to me immediately, probably hungry but gentle. I think she was looking for love more than anything else." So the sergeant named her Irby after Erbil, the Iraq city in which they were stationed. McKithrin, along with soldiers from the Italian and German military units, fed the homeless dogs and looked after them until they finally put on some weight. Whenever the soldiers went out on a mission, Irby would be waiting for them at the base upon their return. That's awesome. So then when McKithrin's 1-year deployment was coming to an end, she couldn't bear to part with the dog. So she posted a photo of Irby to social media with a caption saying, "I wish I could take her home." So friends and family rose to the occasion and sent her links to rescue organizations that could actually help bring Irby to America. So one such nonprofit puppy rescue mission immediately offered to help. So after encouraging strangers to donate over $3,500 for the vaccinations and travel expenses, Irby was finally ready to join McKithrin at her home in St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, that's a great way. Go from, so that's exactly where she was. Okay, so to go from Iraq to Florida, that's a nice little change for a pup. So McKithrin was initially worried that she would be sent home before she could complete all the paperwork. But her German and Italian friends in Iraq vowed to finish the process so Irby could be sent to America. So Irby technically arrived in America 2 months ago, but she arrived at JFK Airport the very same day that McKithrin was sent on another deployment for 2 months in Wisconsin. So finally, the pup and her owner were reunited at Tampa Bay International Airport last week. And the meeting was a sweet one. There's another quote, yes. "So I can't believe it," said McKithrin. "It feels like a miracle is happening." Irby's mom is still being taken care of by the soldiers in Iraq. But McKithrin is optimistic about the canine soon being adopted and brought to America as well. And it's a beautiful, beautiful dog. Totally white. Medic, come here. Come here. What are you chewing on? I think you might be chewing on string.
No.
Oh, no? Treat? Yep, treat. Of course. But yes, almost looks just like Medic. It's just this one's pure white. That's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to show this off. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to go hit those links. Go check out those videos. Even checking out the pictures. And when you guys actually click the links, and it should bring you to the Good News Network, or if you have the app, it'll bring you right directly to the app. There's actually little links inside as well. So all you have to do is look for the highlighted words, and they'll actually, sometimes we'll have stories with like GoFundMe pages and support pages, and they actually have the little link in there, so you can click it and go help if you want. Hello, Jazzy, and hello, Mez. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Good day, mate. I hope I got that right. Is that the Australian way? Good day, mate. I don't know. I don't know if I only go by the crocodile Dundee. It's a good day, mate.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that? No, that's wrong. Okay, I might get a couple people angry. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Hello, Tamara. All right, so we just shut off. Like I said, you got to go check that out. It's a really beautiful dog. It is a totally beautiful dog. All right, so here's another one. All right, so this is, and it's going to open. Is it going to open right away? All right, so we're still in stories that were from yesterday. Like I said, I try to read at least one positive story, but every Monday and Wednesday, it's all positive news stories. Always. All right, so cafe that hires and feeds the homeless has just built a village for the rough sleeping employees. So a sandwich restaurant chain that hires homeless people has gone one step further for the rough sleeping employees by building them their very own tiny house eco-village. So starting next month, the village's 11 portable eco-friendly houses will host up to 20 homeless people for 12 to 16 months. During their stay in the village, the residents will be given essential training, education, job resources, and transitional support until they can finally be helped into permanent housing at the end of their stay. And then another 20 residents can move in for their transitions. So that's pretty awesome. That is. So the village was built by Social Bite. And so it's called Social Bite, a Scottish cafe and charity that has been training and hiring the homeless to work in their 6 locations across Edinburgh. In addition to 100% of the restaurant proceeds going to charity, Social Bite has also provided over 100,000 items of free food to the homeless last year alone. Hello, Timmy. Thanks for tuning in. So where is it? Yes. So, quote, Something special has been created, said Angela Constance, the Scottish Communities Minister of the village's launch on Thursday, according to This Is Place. So not just building houses, but building homes, building community, a community that will provide support and enable folk to rebuild their lives.
You just say support.
Yep.
What?
The first time you said support.
Yes, I said support, and then went back and said, yes, support. It's not support, it's support. And enable folk to rebuild their lives. So Syrians, the nonprofit that has been assessing village housing applications in partnership with Social Bite, says that one of the only conditions for admission is that the residents must not have any ongoing substance abuse or addiction at the time of their application. Well, yeah, because you want to better yourself and you don't want to be on any addictions or anything. One little barrier, so that's pretty cool though. Helping a lot of homeless people. So the mark of any society is how you look after those who are most excluded. This village says an extraordinary thing about how we all want the world to be, said Syrian's chief executive, Ewan Atkin, in his speech marking the opening of the village. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a video on here too. It's just under 5 minutes. It's about 4.5 minute video. And it's about the Social Bite cause. That's pretty cool. That is. All right. So we're going to share this. Okay. Well, I guess, I'm going to share this off to my wall. And then we're going to share this off to the Twitter page as well. So like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always pop over to the Twitter page. If you're on your laptop or your desktop, you can always probably open a couple windows if you choose to. But I said, if you're on your phone, I guess it's kind of hard to. But like I say, you guys can always pop out, go check it out, and then come back because we're here. We're always here till still got time. Got over a half hour. Got lots of time. Hello, Christine Evans. How are you? All right. So, this is cute. I get to look at pictures of wiener dogs. Yes. See, and we're still in positive stories from yesterday. I haven't even gotten up to the ones for today yet. Well, this is really cool. Okay. Oops, went a little far. Okay. So, in addition to being wiener dog capital of the world, town may also be one of the nicest places ever. Okay, so this is going towards the stories that are submitted as the nicest places in America contest. All right, so we've lived in 15 different cities across the country in our 53 years together, and finally found our home in Buda, a small town on the outskirts of Austin. So the water tower in the town square is emblazoned with the motto, "Breathe easy here." And they weren't kidding. She says, I suffer from a lung condition which has greatly improved since settling in Buda. Now, I'm hoping I'm saying the name of that town right, Buda. I really hope so. Always try our best. Hello, Linda. Hello, Britta. Buda. Buda. Now, I know Buddha, when you're talking about Buddhism and stuff, that's Budda. So maybe Buddha?
I would think, yeah.
Buddha? Maybe, yeah, Buddha? All right. So these are stories about Buddha. This is pretty cool. So a while back, I learned of a young man who had come here looking for work to support his family. He was living in his car, and when his employer, a local company, learned of his situation, he reached out to our community to help. So many people chipped in. This young family was then given a place to live, furnishings, clothing, and just about anything else they could possibly need, including toys for the children. Then when my elderly father was here for a visit before he passed away, folks went out of their way to shake his hand and thank him for his service. So the local VFW chapter invited him to breakfast and arranged for him to ride in their 4th of July parade. That meant so much to my dad, and that is exactly representative, and that is exactly representative of the kind of folks who call Buddha home. So all of the many places we have lived, none compare to the kindness and caring that we have encountered here. It's truly a wonderful place to live. And if it isn't enough, It's also the wiener dog capital of the world. We just had a wonderful spring festival with wiener dog races and fun and games for all. You know what? I might want to go check this out. Go see. There is a video at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely go check that out. But I don't know. It'd be kind of cute to see a wiener dog race because they're so small and they got such tiny little legs and their bodies are so close to the ground, just trying to run, wobble. I'm sorry. Wiener dogs don't look like they run. They look like they kind of like wobble as they go. But yeah, that'd be really cute. And it's the wiener dog capital of the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys actually know the proper way, I don't know if I'm saying if it's pronounced Buddha or Buddha, but yes, it's in Texas. And yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. We did. We actually get to read the entries of this 10 best 10 places in America. Well, actually, you know what? I will read the exact title of the contest. So it's the top 10 nicest places in America contest. And that's pretty cool. We actually get to read the entries that are being submitted. That's really awesome. All right, so I'm going to share this off right away. Hello, Ferrick. Thanks for tuning in, brother. It's always great to see you. All right. Ooh, and I just looked at the clock. All right. So no luck with Lady T, buddy? All right, okay. That's all right. Okay, you know, we'll find another one. You know, you keep trying to focus. Get Lady T to tune in. Oh, you stopped in while watching Game 7. Yes. Oh, yes, hockey's still going. I'm kind of tuned out of that once the Canadian team was gone. But, yes. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to keep updated for you guys for that one too, right? All right. So, you know, you keep thinking Lady T. I'll get you the last one. Don't worry. All right, Nacho, I got you, buddy. Fist bumps, buddy.
You mean the 1-0 game for Game 7?
Yes. That's, like I said, I have an MF who just tuned in while watching them again. So that's pretty cool. Hello, Sean. And of course, Sean, you tune in, and I'm wearing the exact sweater that I got to meet you in. I'll never forget that. And that'll actually be always a funny story that I'll actually tell many people for many, many years to come. I actually got invited up to Sean's home for a paranormal investigation. It was pretty cool. And he actually he was a guest on the MFers Live that night. And like I said, you guys go back and check it out. You'll see a room behind us and, you know, pay attention and tell me what you guys see in the background. It's really awesome. But yes, when I actually got to meet Sean for the first time, it was really cool. We were actually sitting there. I was wearing my Son of Anarchy's sweater, and he was wearing his Son of Anarchy's. And it was really cool because we never actually talked or touched base beforehand. And I actually had not made contact with Sean until I actually got up to his home. It was really cool. We ended up wearing the same things. Oh, and that means if Sean's here, that means Scarlett's here. Hi, Scarlett. How are you doing, little one? Yes, Scarlett's one of our little MFers that loves shouting out, saying hi. It's always great. All right, you guys ready to do some more shout-outs? All right, so we have Beth Thompson. All right, Ryan Clark. So we got, all right. Oh, look, Suli, you're just popular. Suli Zohan. All right. Oh, wow, this is a name that I haven't seen in a little while. There's Ori Amaji. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ori is, she's a big, huge follower of the MFers, but she's been out there. She's been so busy. She's got, I think it's like a marriage business kind of going, and she's selling coffee, and she's got a goal, and her goal is to go see a castle. And she's been working her butt off, saving up, and it's really hard for her to tune in. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, I never get upset. If you're not able to make it in, it's all right. Everybody, it's okay. We have our time at 8 o'clock. It's when we go live. But it's actually, she's 12 hours ahead of us. So right now, we're on May 23rd at 8:34 p.m. And where Ori is, she's out in the Philippines. It's actually May 24th. And it is 8:34 a.m. out there. So she usually starts up, but she's been getting up early and going out. So that's why she hasn't popped in here earlier. But yeah, like I always say, it's pretty cool seeing her popping in. All right, so we got Ernie Stewart. Oh, I got names just falling all over my answer. All right, so we got Jason Birds. Jason, that's like, what, third, fourth time I've gotten your name so far? Right on. There's another one for Ryan Clark. Yes. Who else here? Oh, we got Vicky Colbert. Hello, Angie. Thanks for tuning in. Hi. I heard Scarlett inside saying hello. Yes. Hello, Scarlett. It's always great seeing you. All right, so we have Kim Hunter. We're starting to get down there. Okay, we're getting down to the low names here. All right, so we have Amanda Bragg. Who else do we got? All right. Then we have, April McAllister. And yes, April, I can't wait till April pops back in. She's been moving. She's got a lot of stuff she's doing with. But April's the one that actually made these mugs up. It was her company that actually made these. So we have the MFers Legacy. We got there's her company name right there, Chloe's Closet. So it's pretty cool. All right, so we got one more name, which is Beth Thompson. So we're going to pull this out. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Because we realize he has a really good chance when he does just one name at a time. So here, put your thinking cap on, buddy. Put your ESP. Set your mind to it. Give you a little fist bump. You got this? All right. Send it the positive vibes to Beth Thompson. Tell her, come on in. Come hang out with us. I put a big smile. Well, I try. I do. I really, really try. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So, yes, it is if you guys are just tuning in, welcome. It is our positive news day. This is when we read positive news through the whole stream. That's all it is, just positive news. All right. So, okay. No, that's the other one. Okay. So we're actually going to start into today's. So this one was actually posted about, is that Spike? Oh, look, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys haven't seen this little guy in a while. He's not so little. He's actually pretty big. So there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Okay, look. There is, no, you're looking at the wrong way, bud. No, okay. We're going to try this way. Why you got to be so stubborn? There you go. All right, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There is Spike, yes. Yes, there he is. See? He's getting big, eh? He's getting really big. It's actually the biggest out of all four. So there you go, buddy. Check that out. Yes. Now, hopefully you don't take off on us. You're going to sit and chill? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, buddy? Let's see. You're try not to run too far on my end.
He might jump.
Well, he's going to jump into coffee. Don't jump. I don't want to chase you.
You'll be quick as hell, and I know you won't be able to catch him.
I caught you, buddy. Yeah.
Put him in the basket.
Yeah, time to go in the basket, buddy. No. You can go in here. Okay, yes, he is in here with us, ladies and gentlemen. He is. As you guys can see. Well, there's his tail. He's hiding in there. See? But yes, he's going to sit and chill with us. All right, we're going to just set him here. So, yes, it is our positive news stories, yes. Yes, and see, everybody says hi. Yes, Spike, everybody's saying hi to you. Like I said, he's actually getting really big. And hefty, yeah. Yeah, they are pretty sweet mugs. They are. Like I said, we actually handed out a bunch of prizes. And, I'm hoping to be able to order some more soon for you, too. So, yes, our positive story is from 9 hours ago. So, we're actually into today's. All right. So, yes, and like I said, you guys have to definitely check these links in because there are videos. You guys can actually see them. It is sweet. It's great. All right, so it's an animal story, of course. So you guys can actually watch a dog rush to rescue struggling canine friend after he falls into the backyard pool. So dogs may be man's best friend, but these two pups are clearly going to be close companions after this ordeal. So Smokey and Remus were playing in the backyard of their owner's home in Mesa, Arizona last month when their shenanigans got a little too rambunctious and Smokey fell into the pool. So the security camera footage that captured the incident shows Smokey attempting to crawl back up from the pool onto dry land. When he can't seem to get out of the water, he starts to get visibly more distressed. So eager to help his friend, Remus tries to direct his friend towards the pool steps. So after a few unsuccessful attempts, he simply decides to take the plunge and jump into the pool so he can give Smokey the boost that he needs to get a grip on the pool ledge and pull himself out. So once they both crawl out of the pool and back to safety, Remus's owner, Lori Becerra, says that she found the dogs and was curious as to why they were wet. She then reviewed the security footage and was moved by her pup's valiant rescue of Smokey, who is her daughter's pet dog. Yes. So Baraka posted the video to social media saying, Remus may be a crazy pup, but he's got a heart of gold. She also added that her husband had only stepped inside for a few minutes when Smokey fell into the pool. Not only that, the dogs have played in the backyard dozens of times without any incident. And that's pretty cool. At least you know that they're safe. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there is a YouTube video on there. Yeah, I see you, Spike. You look like you're ready to like jump at my arm so you can run. Yes, I see you, bud. All right. So like I said, we're just getting into the positive stories that were brought in today. All right, what else are we getting? All right, so this is from 7 hours ago. Okay, so musicians play for hundreds of IVF embryos at fertility clinics. It was a very emotional experience, yes. So I actually posted on Twitter too. That's funny. So 2 musicians are being hailed for an unusual performance earlier this week. That was not only a positive step forward for science, but also an emotional contribution towards the next generation. So Sharon Carr, the violinist for Irish pop rock band The Corrs, was recently asked to perform for hundreds of embryos growing in incubators at the Institut Marquès Fertility Center in Barcelona. So her performance was part of the facility's initiative to expose all of their embryonic residents to micromusical vibrations for 24 hours a day. So the Institute is building on past research which claims that embryos who are exposed to music are more likely, more developed than those who aren't. So additionally, in vitro fertilization is shown to be 5% more successful with musically exposed embryos. See, I'm learning something new. See? That's pretty cool. So Corrs was actually joined by Spanish musician Alex Abago, and the performance was live streamed for embryos at the Institut Marquès clinics in Clane, Ireland, and Villa Solera in Rome as well. So it was a very emotional experience, she told The Independent of her performance. It is great to think that possibly we can be part of the future, that we can actually make it change. I was so amazed about the whole process and how it works, and yet, in a way, I'm not surprised that music really helps the embryos to form. This does not surprise me because music is the greatest therapy in the world. So I feel very honored to actually be asked to do this. And yes, there are, you guys can actually go back and check out their live performance. They're actually in, it's not like actually seeing artists performing live. They're actually in like scrubs. So they're all decked out in scrubs. They even got the little hat bonnet thing on. And yeah, they're playing music for embryos. It's pretty cool. But you know, that's the thing about music. A lot of people have always said that. Hello, Caitlin. Thanks for tuning in. Like the old one of the old catchphrases says, you know, music calms the savage beast. And a lot of people can, you know, they'll like just lose themselves into like a song or a lyric. Oh, this is pretty cool. Hello, Caitlin. All right. I know you're watching me because you so want to jump out on my arm. I know you do. Okay, look, I'm gonna pet you. Okay, is that okay? Yes, I see you. Yes, yeah. You're just like eyeing my arm to jump out. All right. So, from floor clerk to president, first woman to run stock exchange in 226-year history. Yeah. So Stacey Cunningham has just been named the president of the New York Stock Exchange, making her the first woman to run the company in its entire 226-year history. So Cunningham started out as a summer intern at the New York Stock Exchange in 1994. 2 years later, she became one of 36 women who were working as floor clerks amongst 1,300 men. So according to the Wall Street Journal, Cunningham says that when she first joined the staff, the women's restroom was inside of an old phone booth, while the men's restrooms were described as like little mini palaces. So the women's restrooms were only redone to match the elegance of the men's at the instance of Mario Sobert, who was the first woman on the New York Stock Exchange staff in 1967, and the first woman to own a seat on the company board, which she only achieved after her application sponsorship was turned down by 9 men. So they determined, and President Sherbert was cited as an inspiration for Cunningham's career. Now that Cunningham has been appointed as the 67th president of the New York Stock Exchange, 2 of the world's most well-known stock exchange operators are run by women. The other being Adina Friedman, who became chief executive of NASDAQ Inc. Back in January of 2007. Hello, Big Sexy. How you doing, buddy? It's always great seeing you. So, yes, the 43-year-old Cunningham has already expressed her excitement in taking over the company. And this is a quote by her. All right, so since the moment I stepped onto the trading floor, the New York Stock Exchange has always held a very special place in my heart. She wrote of her new position on Twitter. I am humbled and honored to have the opportunity to lead this organization. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you guys go on here. Like, seriously, go check it out. I'm gonna show this off so that we can get ready to do the next one, because we still got a few more stories to go. But you guys can actually, what was that? Okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay, it shared. Okay, so we're gonna tweet this off as well. But yes, this is what I mean. This is one thing I love about this. You guys can actually click. There's. Oh, you're gonna play this way. Okay. You guys can actually click the link. Click the link to her right to the post itself, which is really awesome. All right, so okay, we'll do this one first. This is about our technology. How you doing? How you doing in there, Spike? All right. You know, come here for a second. Come here, Chubby. All right. So there he is, ladies and gentlemen. See, there's the little guy right there. See how big he's getting? He's got a huge long tail now. Like, look at the size of him. He's getting huge. Yeah, he's getting get a little bit of weight on you there, buddy. Yes, you are. You get a little bit of weight. You know, he's got nice little coloring around the eyes. Like I said, check out his coloring in his back. Look, almost looks like a turtle. Almost, well, too long of a tail for a turtle, but his back almost looks like a turtle shell. It's pretty cool. All right. No, I'm not letting you down because you're going to run. And I'm not chasing you. You're quick. Yeah, you're like so super quick. All right. So we're going to read this. This was actually posted 5 hours ago. All right. So, a new era of electric planes begins as startup backed by Boeing, JetBlue, gets its first 100 orders. So this electric plane startup has just received its first order from a California-based jet charter company. And critics believe that it may usher in a whole new era of sustainable air travel in the United States. So Zunium Aero has just received its launch order of 100 hybrid electric airplanes from Jet Suite. The 12-seat passenger jets are set to be delivered by 2022. So we are thrilled to announce that Jet Suite is going to be our launch customer. Zunium Aero CEO Ashish Kumar told the Business Insider. So the order is slated towards the lucrative regional airport industry, which Forbes describes as being served by roughly $1 trillion worth of aging, noisy aircraft. So Zunum, which is backed by Boeing Horizon X, JetBlue Technology Ventures, and the State of Washington Clean Energy Fund, says that their planes will offer cheaper, faster, and more convenient eco-friendly air travel to rural American communities without the stress of having to access major airports or the TSA lines. So though the jets are currently being designed as hybrids, Zunum says that they plan on making the planes fully electric once the necessary technology is developed. But in the meantime, the planes have a 1,000-mile range and are capable of taking off with just 5,500 feet of runway. So the hybrid planes also boost up to 80% less noise than the conventional aircrafts, as well as between 80 to 100% less carbon emissions. So, and the inexpensive cost of such aircrafts just 8 measly cents per mile, or roughly about $250 per hour of air travel. So it's not really that bad. So we got quotes. Okay. So we see electric as a way to level the playing field, Kumar told the Business Insider. By having smaller aircraft fly economically against airliners, we can really blow open the air system to every community. We could offer higher frequency of flights to airfields closer to your home, or to your final destination without having to deal with baggage belts and the TSA lines. And that's what the CEO added, yes. Because a lot of people complain about, those baggage lines. And, I don't know. I've never been in a plane. Never. One day it might be. You never know. But yes, and like I said, this is the advancement of our technology that we're able to go from these big, huge, planes to doing electric. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that we're actually finally getting into that. So, the future generations can keep continuing on the eco-friendly, making this world a better place. All right. And yes, I got time. Okay. So this is actually posted 3 hours ago, and it's the cutest thing ever. All right. So doctor treats his town with the Charlie Chaplin movies because laughter is the best medicine. And see, you hear from a doctor, right from a doctor. Laughter is the best medicine. Bad math, man. Getting tongue-tied, I know, right? So an apple a day keeps a doctor away, but this commonly adores their local physician because he uses Charlie Chaplin as a means of treating his patients. So Dr. Ashok Sukaramo Ashwani first fell in love with the comedic film actor after watching The Gold Rush 40 years ago. So during the film, the Indian doctor says that he laughed so hard that he fell off his chair. And after seeing the movie 200 more times, Chaplin's theatrics can actually still make him laugh to this very day. So Aswani loves Chaplin so much, he started the Charlie Circle Foundation fan club in his town of Adpur. The fan club, which has 375 members, hosts a yearly parade in Chaplin's honor. So the town members celebrate by dancing, eating cake, watching movies, and, of course, donning bowler hats and slacks. So Ashwani, who practices herbal medicine, even gives Charlie Chaplin DVDs to his patients alongside his usual prescriptions because laughter, he says, is absolutely the best medicine. So while there have not been any official studies conducted on the efficiency of the doctor's methods, there is certainly a lot of science to back it up. Just to name a few, this 2005 study from the University of Maryland School of Medicine shows that laughter is linked to a decreased risk of cardiovascular disease. This doctor claims to have cured his own cancer by smiling and watching funny movies. And this survey of American centurions shows that the majority of the participants credit a positive attitude for their longevity. So maybe the next time you're feeling under the weather, you could put a comedy on TV and get a few chuckles in before you call your doctor. That's awesome. That is. Oh, is that the end? Okay, yes. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys actually see this doctor, and he's dressed up as Chaplin. He is. He's got the bowler. He's got the bowler hat on. He's got the fake mustache. It's pretty cool. It is. Hello, Nate the Great. How you doing, brother? And usually, Nate, if you're in here, that means Justice is in here. Hopefully, you never know. Peace, love, positivity, both you guys. All right, so let's see. We're gonna tweet that off as well. And you know what? I think I caught up, but I think I might have missed one the other day. Let's see if we can find another. Okay, so that. Do we have any more for the day? All right, so that'll be the end of that one. Okay, so let's see. I read that one. Actually, you know what? Let's actually read this one. Where did it go? I just was reading it. Okay. Yes, because like I said, Good News Networks, the app kind of has different features and stuff. It's really cool. So like we were able to read submissions that are submitted towards the 10 nicest places in America. We had the entrepreneurs that were going on. I think it was like 12 of 12. And they also have, it's called Good Talks. So I'm going to just read you the highlights of it. It's actually mushroom coffee. It's what the Good Talks is about. It's about mushroom coffee, the science behind the trend. So the lesson, you may have been hearing some buzz lately about the stunning health benefits of drinking beverages that are made from mushrooms. But how much of those rave reviews is actually accurate? This nutritionist tackles the subject head on, and it explains the possible myths, pros, and cons of buying into the mushroom coffee craze. So the notable expert, most of these studies have not been replicated or confirmed by systemic trials. So the science is still somewhat unsettled. That leaves us with anecdotal evidence, and we are certainly not lacking in that. So many people say that after drinking these beverages, they feel remarkably energized, focused, or calm. They sleep better, they work better, they feel better. How much of that is actually due to good old-fashioned placebo effect? And if you guys remember the placebo effect, it's the sugar water. It's what it is, sugar water, right? The sugar pill.
Very much.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's got no medical whatsoever to it. It's a tiny little pill. It's a sugar pill. And it's why we talk about the whole mind over matter and the positivity and sending out positive vibes, because that's where the placebo effect is. Like I'm not saying that you guys go sit there and you go get hit by a car or something and go, no, I'm better. This isn't happening. And try to walk it off, because you definitely need to go seek some medical attention.
50-50 chance.
50-50 chance. But yes, so maybe it is. You never know. There is no scientific fact to it yet, is what they're saying. But so they don't know if it's actually the mushroom coffee doing it, or it's just you're being told that if you drink this mushroom coffee, you're going to actually feel better. And the speaker is actually Monica Ringengel, MS, LDN, CNS, also known as the Nutrition Diva. She's an expert on making healthy living as simple to understand as possible. The Baltimore-based nutritionist is the host of the fabulous fitness-centered podcast, The Nutrition Diva's Quick and Dirty Tips for Eating Well and Feeling Fabulous. So additionally, she is the bestseller author of several health books, such as The Inflammation-Free Diet Plan and The Nutrition Diva's Secrets for a Healthy Diet. So there is the podcast, The Nutrition Divas Show, is actually available on Stitcher's, iTunes, SoundCloud, and Spotify. Not like all of us here, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Facebook. T from VDNKH is best. Oh, right on. Hello, Susan. Thanks for tuning in. So yes, you can actually listen to the interesting talk below in this. The dialogue actually begins at 44 seconds, or you can actually read the transcript on the Nutrition Divas website, and there's links to that. There is. Let's see. It's about 8.5 minutes. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can always go check that out. Like I said, that's another one of the features of the Good News Network. And like I said, it's called the Good Talks. Now, we weren't really doing those before because, but I figured, I might as well throw those in there because, you actually can click in there and you actually can hear people talking. And like I said, it's not the podcast. It's kind of like an interview, I guess, is the best way to put it. All right. So we're going to tweet that off. All right. And we are actually running low on time. And that's perfect timing. That was right on. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, actually, I can start sharing it right now as I'm talking to you guys. Yes. So we're going to go over to my page. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start sharing this off for everybody. And yes, thank you everybody for tuning in, listening to some positive stories. It is the end of our show. It's where we start doing our sign-ups. Thank you again for everybody that tuned in. Like I said, make sure you get your comment, your reaction in there. Like I said, you still got 22 more days to go back and leave a comment or reaction. Your name will be entered up to twice for every stream. But yes, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react. It's all right though. But always remember, Gilles Tem, all right? And to all my MFers out there, I love each and every last single one of you. Without you, MFers Live would not be where it is today. Like I said, we had our big, that right there, that poster right there, that was from our birthday bash. That was pretty awesome. Like I said, there's some really cool, amazing things. We're in our second year, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just keep this going. Like I said, I'm always interested in everybody's opinion. You guys ever want something on the show, please send it off to me. And like I always say, you guys ever want to come sit right here and hang out with the original MFer and guest on it, the studio door is always open, ladies and gentlemen. It is. All right. So
even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually had Gordo actually stopping at 3 o'clock in the morning to the studio. And we were here, yes. But yes, thank you again for tuning in. So remember, tune in tomorrow where we're going to be drinking some tea, reading off some facts, learning some new things. All right. Remember, same MFer time, same MFer channel. Keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me live right now, or you're watching me on a replay, or you're just listening to the audio, always remember that you matter. Because you know what? You do. Each and every last morning, no matter how much you want to sit there and say that, I don't matter. Guess what? You do. You really do, okay? And if you can't sit there and tell yourself, come back, and I will keep telling you, okay? Because you know what? You do matter. Okay? Never forget that. And here, come here, Spike. Come here. All right. From myself and everybody in the studio, including little Spike here. Yes, the little MFers. Spike! Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity. Come on, guys. Send me in some selfies. Let's build that photo album up for 2018, all right? And like I said, you can sit there and take a selfie with yourself. Get your friends to take it. But come on, support the peace, love, and positivity. All right. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, all right? See you all tomorrow, all right? Oh, yes. And the words of Bill Nye. Can't forget that. The words of Bill Nye. Let's help make this a better world. Okay? By spreading some peace, love, and positivity, y'all.